Hey guys, welcome to the first ATT PvP tutorial. I'm going to be showing you the basics of dodging and swing patterns. Dodging and swing patterns are a very big thing in PvP. For this tutorial, what you're going to do is you're going to go to this rotation thing, and you're going to go to smooth rotate, not rotate off, smooth, and then you want to put it on super fast, like that. Alright, real quick, let's load into a game and I can start showing the basics of PvP. Alright, so now that we're in the game, we're going to go over to this dummy. You can go to this one, or you can go to the one over in the training grounds. There are three. That's by the crafting house. So basically, you want to get down dodging. Dodging is a really good way how to dodge sword swings and just try not to get hit. So, a good exercise to do is just try to dodge this dummy, duck under his arms, don't hit him. That's because if you hit him when you're fighting someone, you're gonna get hit. And just try to go under it. Don't hit him like I do, jeez. Okay, so just come over here and practice dodging. Jeez, I can't do this worth anything today. But, basically, what you want to do, because when they swing, so say I'm swinging down, you're going to dodge to the side and somewhat lean to the left, or wherever you're going. And then swinging like this, swing down into whatever opposite side they're swinging. Just straight down, just duck down. And then, I mean, that's really all you need to know about dodging. But, basically, a great part about dodging is not really a dodge, but just step back. Give them some distance. Try to find wherever their opening is. Development on their swing pattern. So, say if they're just swinging over and over again in the same spot, it's pretty easy to tell where the swing pattern is, so you can just kind of dodge around it, swing at them. And don't overestimate your range, like swing way too far ahead. You're gonna miss a lot of your shots, and don't underestimate it by going right in and getting close and personal. You can't hit crit hits when you're just hitting with the base of your sword. That's just not how it works. I mean, you can get lucky like I am right now, but if you're just right in, you can get close up to them and just take some good swings. But once you see those white orbs, that's how you know you're getting a crit hit. And majority of hits that you want to get are crit hits. Not all the time you're going to get one, but that also doesn't mean you're not doing damage to them. So, another thing is mobility. This isn't really, I mean, it is kind of dodging, but just try to get down on going under them. Just leaning wherever you're swinging. And right there you see now through a spin move. When you're spinning, don't just spin regularly, spin in real life too. Makes your spin a lot quicker, a lot more unpredictable. And when you're swinging, when you're spinning, kind of swing up, not straight up like this, but just kind of up like that, just so you know you're getting somewhere. But honestly, swinging up only depends on how their swing pattern is. A great thing about swing patterns is they're unique to you. You make your own. You don't have to copy off anyone else's. Personally, what I do is I go in like this, and sometimes I'll alternate it, like just kind of swing it up and down. A great way to develop a swing pattern is watching a series. I watch Star Wars, and that's how I kind of developed my swing pattern, because I watched the Jarkai users, and they use dual swords. I use dual swords. It's kind of easy. Just develop on how you want to swing, and you'll get it. But that doesn't mean you should use the same swing pattern all the time. You're going to be fighting different people. They're going to be using different weapons. They have different and skills all the time. If they're getting up and close in your business, you got to find a way how to avoid that. But anyways, when you're swinging at someone, alternate a little bit. Go in, go for a little flash like that, get behind them. But when you do the little circle spinny thing like Ninjago, you are not just doing it to chip at them and get damage in. You're also getting to reset your positioning. Reset your positioning right behind them. And that's really helpful if you're just fighting someone who likes to do this all the time. Sitting in the same spot, swinging like a lunatic. So, just kind of find your swing pattern, find what's comfortable for you, and after you get that down, you gotta get down some basic mobility things. Swinging and spinning is not the best way. It's a really good way, but it's not the best way you can be unique to your fighting style. You can, alternate your fighting style. I like to do one of these, like overhead and then in, but just try not to be open, because if you're swinging like this, you're leaving your whole underside open for them to just kind of, so you want to do something where your swords, well, I'm using dual swords, you don't have to, you don't need to do exactly what I'm doing, just kind of adapt to whatever I'm doing and try it yourself. And you can't really just look at this and be like, okay, I got it down, and then go into a fight. You'll lose. You're not gonna be amazing at it when you first start, but it's a time thing. I've been doing ATT PvP for about 4 years now. Off and on, but ultimately I've been doing it. A great way to get good is join PvP servers. I have my own. It's called Badlands. I'll leave a link to it in the description. Or just talk to some people that you know that are pretty good at PvP. My DMs are open for any tips. If you can send me in a video of how you fight, or a video of you fighting someone, or you can just get me in game and I can show you what you're doing wrong, what you need to improve on, or if you're doing perfectly fine. I'm not a complete expert. I still get trained by some people. I learn things every day. But just be open-minded to any expertise or criticism someone has for you, because maybe you are doing something wrong, maybe you do need to adapt. But overall, it's really whatever you want. And once you get down your own swing pattern, a great thing to think about is how their swing pattern is. I already talked about it, how, say they're swinging like this, just kind of off and on, but look at their swing pattern and see an opening. See, when I did that, I left this side completely open. That's just enough to swing at me like that. Even the best can still lose. I've lost many times. And sometimes even people who have not a single clue how to PvP they can get at you because you're leaving yourself open. It's really just whatever goes. I mean, you can't really parry and block and stuff. I mean, sort of can, but you get yourself kind of caught in a pickle if you're only using one weapon. Because, let's say I block my own sword and I pull it away. They can just slash at me. So, what you want to do is get down a good swing pattern. Doesn't leave yourself open. Doesn't leave you too locked into like a guard like this. Just be open to whatever you see. And I'm starving and I don't have any food. But leave it to whatever weapons you're using, whatever you're fighting, to depict on how you play. Be very adaptive to the fight. Get down. Stay back. Doesn't really matter. But if someone's backing up, it's either to see how you're swinging or to get away because they're getting low. And that does not mean you lay off for a minute. If you still got the fight and you get the HP to do this, keep charging at them. Just rush them with whatever attack you can get. And when I first started ATT PvP, I joined a anarchy server. I know they're not really popular anymore, but they were a great thing back in the day. Bunch of strings, just a ton of fighting. But just experiment. see what you like, see what you don't like, and adapt to it. Another thing I see a lot of people doing is Alta fighting, where they just kind of put their weapon on, and they just kind of... And that's usually with, like, great swords and stuff. But it can really be with anything. Oh, shit. Okay, I gotta wrap this up. So, if you got any ideas, or you want to talk to me about anything, I'm open to tell you what I think, what you need to improve on. But this is the end of the first episode. Bye, guys.